Do Disney douchebag parents just hate their kids? I just don't get it. Hi, my name is Saint Hooch. I'm a former Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris cast member and also a former Universal Studios Orlando team member. So let's check out this video.
Men and Disney cast member argue over height to get on the ride.
They say no.
And they have 30 seconds, and all the other cast members have gotten involved, and they've said, okay, stand up for me, stand up straight, make sure you're not on your tippy toes. Oh yeah, she's good. They, no, didn't even get down and look. No, stuck her finger in there and said, that's her hair. Absolutely.
Delete. I'm not going to accept you filming my cast members. They're on Disney.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm here and I paid to be here.
So this guy's bitching and complaining because their child doesn't meet the height requirement at the height stick, and they're giving this cast member problems, blah, blah, blah. We've all seen this before. And I find it absolutely disgusting. And of course, you're gonna get the armchair engineers that are gonna come in here and say, well, you don't know, there's not that big of a difference between a few inches and blah, 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 blah. There's a window of error that's acceptable. But see, what you don't understand is that there are many reasons why a height requirement is justified, okay? It's not always about worrying about if a guest is going to fly out the ride vehicle or not. Of course, that's one of the top priorities, is to make sure that doesn't happen, but also it comes to evacuation, or is the guest able to evacuate the ride in the event of an emergency? There's plenty of different reasons why height requirements are established. And that's why, when I worked at Splash Mountain, I was a trainer at Splash Mountain, we had a family that came up and they put Snicker bars inside the kids' shoes. It was hot and chocolate literally was seeping out the seams of the shoes. And I'm like, do you really, not care about your kids? And the biggest pet peeve of mine was when the parents would lean over and say, you see that mean man right there? He won't let you ride. And the kid would be like, look and give you a dirty look. And then I would look at him and go, and you see your mom? She doesn't care about your safety. She doesn't care whether or not you fall out of the ride. And then they would look at their parents and then they get all confused. Should I have said that? No, not at all. But after a while, you kind of get sick of these lunatics that are trying to justify to force their kids on rides and not worry about their safety. There are rules in place for a reason. And it could be that someone flew out that met the height requirements, so they made it taller just for liability reasons. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what you should do is say, okay, well, maybe next time, buddy, or whatever, and say, you know what, instead, we're going to go do ... We're going to go ride this instead. Or we're going to go get a Mickey bar after it defrosts for a couple hours because they're hard as a rock. We're going to go do this. We're going to go get a popcorn bucket. I don't know, whatever it is, there are alternatives than trying to blame the cast member and being a, what's the word? It rhymes with asshole. And trying to ruin the cast member's day. Because I can tell you at the end of the day, the cast member could give two shits less because they know that you didn't get to ride. So let me know how you feel in the comments below. Have you ever tried to buck the system like this, and why? Why would you do this? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, hooch on.